Hey everybody, how's it going? Just sitting here realizing how long it has been since I've done a vlog. Quite a bit. I think pretty much about a month ago. Been a bit busy. School has started. I'm enjoying my class. In fact, tomorrow night is another class session, and in a couple weeks we're going to go on a field trip. And that's going to be lots of fun. So I'm sitting here in the break room all by my lonesome with my cheese sandwiches, my water, my book, some chips, and currently reading Maisie Dobbs, a novel by Jacqueline Winspear. It takes place in the late 20s. It goes back to just before and during World War I. And very nifty character, Maisie Dobbs is. So far, I'm quite enjoying the book. She's a detective. Oops, somebody's coming. Okay, yes, where were we? Well, as I've mentioned, it's been a while since I've been doing some vlogging. And been pretty busy around the house. We got a new refrigerator. It is very nice. It's bigger than the old one. It's white. Has an ice maker. Clear shelves. Clear drawers. Okay, it's not a bottom freezer the way I would have liked, but those were kind of out of our price range. And we needed a new fridge, and we weren't going to be too terribly picky. And this was a nice one. We got a good deal on it. My old refrigerator is moved next door to the neighbors, where they needed something that was newer, with shelves. And yeah, it's a nicer one than they had, and that one is going to get recycled somehow. So, the kitten is coming along, and she's been doing fine. And she and Scrapper are actually playing. I've got some pics. I don't have any video right at the moment. The only video I have going right now is I still have some kitty cat videos that I have to finish processing, and I've got some video of George II, our new Placostivus. I'm very sleepy. It was a very, very busy weekend. The refrigerator arrived Friday morning, and I had to finish cleaning out the old refrigerator, moving everything so they can get the refrigerator swapped out. And I wound up sending a whole bunch of stuff out in the regular garbage that I normally would have tried to recycle after I emptied it. But when you got the guys who arrived on time, I was not expecting on time. I was expecting I would have a little longer to finish cleaning things out. You kind of start pitching whether you want to save stuff or not. So a lot of stuff went out. Packed a lot of stuff into cardboard boxes with freezer packs to keep it cold. Stuff that was in the freezer either went into the deep freeze, or what wouldn't fit went into a thermal bag with freezer packs to stay cold. So we got the new freezer, new fridge in. Couldn't put anything back up until I got that wall painted, which I did Saturday morning, and it looks so much nicer. But we've been having an adventure with trying to get the ice maker working. It seems the cold water hose was self-sealing, and that's what you hooked the ice maker kit up to and punched a hole for the tube. And so my husband finally came up with an idea of using compression nuts and copper tubing, because the copper tubing's soft enough for the piercer to go through. And then he promptly split the brass nut, which meant we were without water Saturday night, at least cold water in the kitchen, and no ice maker. So he got something figured out. A friend came over yesterday to put a electric outlet out on our porch and a pass-through for the generator, so if we lose power and we have to run the generator, we have ways to get power into the house without running an extension cord through the window. Yes. And so he looked at the setup, said, oh yeah, not a problem, came up with a solution, and our ice maker is now happily churning out lots and lots of ice, which means margaritas. Maybe not a margarita, might go with daiquiri, I haven't decided. Or I just might say to heck with it and go for a nice martini, because we now have lots of ice for that. People coming, people going, people... Okay, where was I? I forgot. But the kitten is fully integrating into the household. Scrapper is playing with her most of the time. They still snuggle up to each other, but they do play. Nikki kind of plays with her. Rum Tum still doesn't want to come home. He's going to learn soon that he's not moving out. But he does kind of sort of play with her when they're both outside. And so she's figured out how to get out of the house, out the back window, so I had absolutely no intention of her for being able to go out, leave the house until much later and much older. But I do make sure she's in as soon as it gets dark and the window gets closed, which means the adult kitty cats have got to come in, and they stay in, and if they don't, well, they're out for the night. But little black kitties and darkness don't mix. And, what else? My garden's coming along okay. I've still got more yellow marble tomatoes to harvest. I had one tomato ripen up. I got another tomato ripening up. I'm not sure if I'm going to have really much luck with anything before the frost, and it's starting to get cold at night. It got down to 37, and it's supposed to be getting down into the 30s. So I may have to start covering things up with blankets or plastic or something just to keep them going. What else? Had all this stuff to talk about, now I can't think of anything. But, yeah. It's coming along nicely. I still have the guttering to put up on the porch. I've got enough to do the whole porch roof. All I need to do is pick up some corner gutter, some more connectors, and some more hangers. I may have to replace the wood that I'm going to hook it to, because I'm not sure if it's going to be wide enough. It's pretty old, it's pretty crappy, and we probably really should get some new. So I've got to do that before too long. I do need to start really working out the design for my greenhouse. It's getting cold enough that if I can get it all sealed in and not overheat hubby's office too terribly much. And I love this chair. This is a fun chair. It's not exactly a rocking chair, but it's a twitchy chair. Let's see what else. So at the end of this, I'm going to put in a little slideshow of the kitties and my new refrigerator and a little bit of the kitchen, before and after. So I think I've got some before pictures. And, oh, what else? Ugh, it's Monday. I thought it was going to be a good Monday. Got up, no problems. Didn't kill myself trying to get to the kitchen. Coffee maker had gone off without a hitch. Then, luckily, I was pretty much all ready and set to go to work. All I had to do was throw my shoes on when I heard the garbage guy. And I hadn't hauled it out to the curb. So I had to go racing out just as he was at the one neighbor's and got it as he went past, so he picked up the other neighbor's and ours. And it's a good thing, because since I had to pitch a lot of stuff out of that refrigerator, it was pretty full. So, got that done. I'm going to have to set up my evening routines on Sunday nights to get the garbage out. So if he's going to start coming in early like that, eek! No. Not going to work. Did not want that sitting around for a whole another week. So even though it's getting cool at night, it's staying pretty warm during the day. Yes. Oh, what else? Well, with the new refrigerator and the kind of doing the kitchen a bit, I've got a few items that are going to get free cycled. So I got to get that all I can't talk today. It's going to be a non-talking day. It's a I really should have stayed in bed day. It was way too busy a weekend. Because since I was trying to get puttering around yesterday. Okay, complete and utter brain derailment. Where the hell was... God, I completely forgot what I was saying. Free cycle and organizing everything. I've got a few things, and hubby's got some stuff, so we'll get that all listed this week and hopefully get it out of the house by the weekend, which will be nice. Then I've got a few items that need to go into the dehydrators once I get my table cleared off. And started looking at pressure canners while I was over at Tri-State this weekend. I'm so tempted. But I think pressure canning is going to wait till next year. I probably should work on water bath canning first before I start getting into more complicated things like pressure canning. But it would be nice to be able to put up sauces and stuff and pressure can them so I can have them shelf stable and kept in the pantry instead of trying to take up room that I need in the freezer. Plus have them available so I don't have to thaw. So that would be nice. Haven't been fishing in a while. Maybe I'll have to see about hubby, talk him into going fishing this weekend. I need some more fish for the freezer. Definitely need more fish for the freezer. And okay, it's going to be that kind of a week, I think. Yeah, my Tuesdays are fun. Tuesdays, work at 9, classes at 6. Class I don't get out of class until 8:45. So, pretty much 8:45. Sometimes we might get out a few minutes earlier. So then I have to call hubby as soon as I get out of class, come back to the library, grab the rest of my stuff, because I only take what I need, and then he picks me up, we get home. I have got to come up with something for dinner that either he can start or has been cooking all day that we can just serve up as soon as I get home, because even if I have stuff set and ready to go to start cooking, we're talking about not having food until well after 9. Okay, I think I probably should take that as a sign that it's time to stop gabbing and enjoy the rest of my break and then get back to work. Oh well, paycheck, but... Well, now that we got the new refrigerator, I've got things in the kitchen a bit more organized. I should hopefully be able to start thinking about doing my big batch cooking again. Basically buying things like chicken and stuff in bulk, bagging it into meal-sized bags, throwing in sauces and whatnot, marking them and tossing them in the freezer, so all we have to do is pull them out, thaw, and then cook. That really does come in handy. Actually, for anybody who is really into learning about freezer-friendly cooking, big batch cooking, once a month cooking, well, more than once a month cooking in my case, it's generally every couple of weeks, especially once we start hitting Costco again to buy things. I'll go ahead and put the link to a really good website over on the side here. And not only is there some really good tips there, she also has a link to the Yahoo group that I'm on, friendly freezer group, where I get a lot of fantastic ideas on how to make it easier to actually plan meals and have it ready and whatnot. I'll also put the link for the Preserving Food group I'm on. This is the group where, actually groups, there's a couple of them, for doing dehydration and whatnot. And then there is the Food Saver group that I'm on for vac sealing and learning how to use all that. So I will get everything put together, and I will talk to you guys later. And here are slides of kitties and kitchen. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, and I forgot to mention, hubby set me up with my own little computer for class, a little IBM ThinkPad. It's a bit slow, but it's nice. One of the things I have on here is my AccuChef, which is my cookbook program. I have a registered version with all sorts of different cookbooks. I've got appetizers, Asian, beef, beverage, bread machine, bread, casserole, chicken, cocktails, very important, crock pot, dessert, diabetic recipes, ground beef, international, low carb, Mexican, main cookbook, which is what's open now, salad, seafood and fish, side dishes, soups and stews. So I have been a busy little person transferring all sorts of stuff off of the AccuChef listserv that I'm on. Oops. Okay, cancel. So, lets me, let's look at that. Artichoke frittata, where it came from, ingredients list, directions, and what's really, really nice about this is I click that, and I have access to the USDA nutritional database. Close that. And if I want to look at the nutritional breakdown of the whole recipe, we have that. So if you have, for health reasons, need to keep an eye on things like cholesterol, how much calcium you're getting, sodium, protein, whatnot, you can look it up. It is really, really nice. You can try it for free for 60 tries, or for $19.95 you can buy it. And I will go ahead and put the, okay, the battery life on this sucks, so I will turn it off. But I will put the AccuChef information over on the side panel too. And right now I don't have any wireless capability, so if I want to have this hooked up to the net, I have to manually plug it into something. And since I don't have that set up here, okay, there we go. I will have to wait till we can get a wireless card for it. Until then, I'm quite happy with it. So, bye-bye again.